Smell what the flock is cooking. Flock up or flock off. Not you stick around, because it's about to go down. You now flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. Let's flock and go on a Thursday Hurts Day. You know how we do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. We're going to throw a few things in our flock pots today. We got a little bit of Smitty contract. You know, of course, where the Maniac was wrong. If the Maniac said something wasn't going to happen, it's probably going to happen. So you need to flock in for that. What else we got for the flock pots? We got a little bit of Hey Jay going the flock in. Got a little bit. It's Thursday Hurts Day, so we're going to get a little bit in. We got helmets. What the flock? Jordan Love versus Jalen Hurts. You might be surprised at what the Eagle Maniac got to say about that. But before we go any further, man, let's keep the Maniac thing the Maniac thing. It's the Maniac thing, right? It's the Nash keeping, right? So please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box. If you fly with the flock, let's fly. Do remember, join that Maniac thing. Know the game. You hit that bell. You get a ding whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's flock and fly. And while that's the Maniac thing, let's keep the main thing the main thing. Hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides, fly, clear skies. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we're about to go there. Oh yeah, let's flock and fly. So boom, first things first, man. We got this Smitty contract. I spoke about it the other day. Oh yeah, and so I apologize to everybody out there. Tuesday I thought was what the flock Wednesday, so we had to. It was bugging. So you probably saw it posted on Wednesday, and I'm talking about the press conference, but that was Tuesday. And then if you saw it on Tuesday, you heard me talking about what the flock Wednesday, and it was Tuesday. It was, yeah. Regardless of what, we back in here. We flying straight. You know the Maniac needs a little therapy, man. Got me going crazy. I'm seeing all kinds of Eagle Maniacs in the Eagleverse with therapy. I saw another channel called The Therapist. I love it, man. This feels so fucking good. I see Mania Mondays. I got Maniac Mondays. It's just, I just love the way we all, like I said, once again, we're not a monolith, but it's just dope. I'm getting caught up. I'm losing it. Yo, peace, shout out to the Mama Flockers, the Papa Flockers, the Flockers and Flockettes, the Mama Flockers, the Papa Flockers, Flaquitos y la Flaquitas, all of that out there. Let's fucking fly. Yeah, we got that all over the way. Let's fucking go. So, yeah, I spoke on Smitty the other day saying, you know, I think we're bugging out. I think we're going crazy if we're looking for an extension this early, because Justin Jefferson hasn't even gotten an extension yet, and he was drafted the year prior. You got Jamar Chase and Waddle, who were picked before Devonta Smith, and they haven't gotten extensions yet, albeit we see him come down the line. But I mean, the Bengals are still talking to T. But that's a whole other thing. We know how the Cincinnati does over there. Regardless of what, I'm just saying it was a bit premature to be looking for Devonta Smith to get an extension before all of those guys. And furthermore, a receiver nor his agent is going to want to jump the gun as far as the contract goes. Let's see how this thing pans out. Yeah, okay. Oh, he got that. Let me get this. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday's price is not today's price, if you're picking up what I'm laying down. Regardless of what, all that being said, I'm hearing there are things in the works. I was at MFL football, I believe, Yates, a few other guys, a few people tweeted it out that there are talks in the works along the lines of 4 years, 98 mil. And I'm telling y'all, man, if we ain't on the leading edge, we on the bleeding edge road. The Eagles do things differently. So a lot of people are saying, oh, you can't have two guys making that much money on the same team. Man, dude, the way Howie Potter be waving that magic, why Howie be busting the stupid dope moves, it's going to be whacked out. What's my boy's name? I already forgot his name already. Jake Rosenberg. Yeah, that guy. The capologist. He's supposed to be out of here after the draft. Regardless of what, I still think we got his replacement and things are going smooth and we're going to get this thing worked out. If not, he's still here. So he might be the one that we're like, yo, make this work before you get the flock out of here. This will be your shining, there are many shining moments that he's had in it with his tenure with the Eagles as far as Jake Rosenberg goes. And there's so many more to come as far as Devonta Smith goes. So if there's any team that could do it, having two $100 million receivers on the same team, well, it wouldn't be technically two 100 because it'll be 98 and 100. Oh, man, it's all semantic minutia and all that BS if we're really looking at it. But it's dope, and if it happens, I'm with it. So I would be glad to say I was wrong in that case. So let's flock and go. Devonta Smith here on a Thursday, Thursday. Sign that thing. Let's get this thing going. Get this thing locked up. We'll have a whole new core four if you really look at it. I mean, if it could stick around, right? But let's not jump the gun. I don't want to do it because clearly the Maniac is wrong a lot. Another thing. Oh, you got Brazil going on, right? Another thing I want to get into. Well, before we get into that, let's stick in the receiver room real quick. Have you seen the videos? I poked my beak into, Philly Mike's joint yesterday, and he had, yo, this dude is going crazy out here. AJ Brown is running around rampant. I feel like he feels like, the dude, like, I don't know why, but hey, you know, whatever. Well, no, we know why, because the way the season ended, and winning is the top thing, winning is the main thing. And a lot of people may read AJ Brown wrong, but I believe at the top of all things, albeit he may appear selfish, but that selfishness comes from a place of selflessness, because it comes from a place of wanting to win, the passion to win, the thirst to win, the fervor, the fire to win. And that's what this guy has. And in these offseason workouts, that looks like what he's trying to implement. That's what he's displaying. He looks amazing out there right now. I thought I saw somebody, he was clocking at 22 miles per hour on the yo. Can't wait to see it. So yeah, we got Smitty looking to sign the contract. AJ Brown looking good in this offseason. And that's all leading up to what's coming up first. What was announced yesterday is that the Eagles are facing the Packers in game 1 of the season. At least our game 1, Friday night, the first Friday night game to start the season. So we're going to have Thursday night football, Friday night football. I believe they got something that works for Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday. A 5-day event for opening week of some of us out here who are crazy fucking football fans. Well, I'm a crazy Eagles fan, but no, big football. You get what I'm saying. Just, we may spontaneously combust, dog. We're talking about 5 days of fucking football, bro. I can't wait. Regardless of what, though, they got us going on a Friday night, right? Playing the Packers. And that's the one team, I mean, I was a bit leery about both teams because both teams are like, it was a discussion between the Browns and the Packers. And both teams, low-key, kind of stacked. They're looking good. You want to start your season off, and there are no layups in the NFL. So I can sit here and say, it would have been dope if we could have started off with, but Jacksonville's no longer layup even. You saw what they just locked up their boy, Josh Allen. Regardless of whom or what, just whatever. Initially, I was reticent about those two, but I was more reticent about the Packers, being that the Packers damn near wear the colors of the country, bro. And then I was listening to what's his name? Jim Rossi, Paul Rossi, Joe Rossi, whatever. The Rossi guy, he makes dope, funny videos, right? He's a big Packers fan. And he said that, and I don't know if this is true or not. I didn't do my due diligence look up, but he's a big Packers fan. I'm pretty sure he would know some of how we know, like, the Eagles are rocking in Ghana and all that. Regardless of what? There's a big contingent, a big fan base for the Packers down there. So this is supposed to be one of our home games, right? That we're moving to Brazil. That's going to be, in essence, quite possibly a home game for the Packers. I'm like, what the fuck? The NFL lined us up, bro. But you know what? It doesn't matter because no one likes us. We don't care. It's the type of atmosphere that we will thrive in. I have no doubt. And I just can't wait to see this. And that brings along the other debate. Of course, the ESPN couldn't wait. Just like they couldn't wait to start. I mean, O.J. Simpson, all the dramas that surrounds him, all that, they just couldn't wait to start burying that dude before he was even in the ground. Like, come on, like, dude, one day, give him one day of grace, albeit what he did was kind of terrible. Yeah, I don't want to take out this out on that. I'm going to shut the flock up. Regardless of whom or what, they couldn't wait to go with the Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts comparison. Who's better than, of course, I mean, like, it just baffles me. They put up these graphics and it's like, he had this many touchdowns. Jalen Hurts only had this many touchdowns. Like, and I hate the fact that we completely disregard rushing touchdowns for a quarterback. Like, I don't get it. I know a lot of y'all out there are going to say, if you're running, you're a running back. If you're rushing in, that's a running back. It's not, but you're a quarterback that can do both. All of these, in essence, are his touch. That you take running backs' touchdowns away from the one because they have a great offensive line. Like, Emmitt Smith, like, are we like, he's got the record. Like, and not to poo-poo Emmitt Smith, I'm just saying, man, it's just, I hate the moving of the goalposts when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Not to mention they're talking about, after what just Jordan Love did last year, he's proven to me. So what Jalen Hurts did the previous year didn't prove to you that he's that dude. Like, make it make sense to me, man. The moving of the goalposts all the time with our team just drives me crazy. And I know I shouldn't let it because this is what they want us to do, man. They said if it bleeds, it leads. You know what I mean? If it gets you mad, it's going to grab. And this is what happens in the extent of what ESPN does. It gets me over here, go maniac, and having to step in here for a damn therapy session. Regardless of whom or what, man, I took that all into account, right? And then I'm thinking, I can't lie, y'all. And I'm just going to take a step outside of the nest real quick, not take off my Eagles glasses real quick. It's crazy for me to do, but sometimes I do have the capacity to be unbiased, if you will, right? And I mean, if we're looking at what Jordan Love did last year with what he did it with, we're talking about the youngest group in the league. And I mean, took them boys to the playoffs, won a playoff game, got further than us. And my argument was that in the playoff game, it was that defense, well, basically, yeah, the defense showed up or Cowboys bowed out like the Cowboys do. It was just turning the ball over to that defense. There was a lot of Aaron Jones in that offense, so I'm like, But I mean, regardless of what that team, I mean, they whipped on the Cowboys and they damn near beat the Niners, so I can't really be mad at that. And if we're looking at it apples to apples, I mean, our boy Jordan Love, he's doing some things. I think it's a lot closer than initially I felt when I heard them talking this craziness. But I mean, and not to mention, he's erratic with the ball. I believe Rex Ryan says that all the time. Like, dude, like they're bugging about how great they think this guy is. But I mean, he proved it towards the long run, towards the end of the season. Like, he showed up and showed out. Then there's another way to look at it, like, they're no longer the hunters, they're the hunted because everyone's putting them up on this pedestal, similar to what happened to Jalen Hurts. And then they're saying that, oh, well, Jalen Hurts had the easiest schedule ever, and da-da-da-da. And what did they do towards the end of the season? Like, we're not going to talk about what he did in the beginning of the season, starting his team 10-1, being a MVP front runner 2 seasons in a row, deep into the season. Like, come on, y'all. Make hold your horses, calm down, fall back, and let's look at this scene with a little bit of levity. But I get it. Someone has to take a side on these shows and all that. Whereas I can sit here and keep it hot and then flip the pillow and cool out. They don't have I wouldn't say they don't have the capacity to do it. I don't believe they have the freedom to do that. So they have to go hard this way and hard that way. Pause. Regardless of what I just think me stepping outside of the nest real quick, I think it may be a lot closer than I anticipate. Plus, I know there's a lot of Hurts haters out there on top of that anyway, so I know they're like clamoring over this, loving it. Hell yeah, Jordan Love is better than Jalen Hurts. I just can't wait to There's so many things, so many levels to this, man. Like, what do we got? Answer the questions, more TDs, and 2-time MVP candidate. Yeah, we Tom Grassi is the homeboy's name, by the way. And we got that going. So, I don't know. I don't know. And it's going to be a tough game. Quite possibly, of course. Now I'm back in the nest. I see us edging that thing out, man. We could go down there in our Kelly greens, you feel me? Throwing some yellow shoes, flip them all crazy, because that is one benefit we do have. We can be out there with our home greens on, and they got to rock their whites, their white and yellows. But still, man. Like I said, they're damn near wearing the Brazilian flag down there at what is supposed to be one of our home games. As it works out, though, we'll still have 8 home games, 8 away games, and 8 home games, 8 away games, yeah, and that leaves that one over there and at a neutral site. So it's not as bad as it seems, man. It sucks to start off the season with a home game that's supposed to be a home game, that's an away game, that's a real away game. But you know what? This is what it is. But one last dope news that we have coming out today is that the NFL has approved 3 helmets for these teams now, dog. And right off the back, what we're thinking out here is fucking give me the Kelly green, give me the midnight green, give me that black. What? Then I took a step back. Like that, the black, and I feel like they got to switch up that. Something just wasn't hitting right about that black helmet. You look at it. No, look at it. I think, like, from with the light shining on it, that thing is damn near black. So it's not enough of a deviation for me to make it dope. I can see if, like, they made it jet black, like the whole thing black, or even a flat black, super shiny black, all black with just a white outline around the wings or something. But the black helmet looks so damn close to that helmet that it's not giving me enough of a dope twist. So I was thinking, what if they flip it to the white, or even a white helmet with the black wings on white? Let me know what you think down in the comments, because me, a maniac, can do this all damn day. Like, I'm just so pumped. Some of the best news I've heard come out in a long time with the uniforms and the 3 uniforms. The traditionalists will argue that, dude, that's too much. You saying? You get like the NBA, too many jerseys, too many uniforms, and da-da-da-da. But it's fun for me. I think it's fun, because I'm in that middle, you know what I mean? I'm a bit old school, bit of new school, and I like the mix up of the both. Now, if we're going out there 10 different jerseys, I wouldn't mind that either. 16 games, 17 games, 17 jerseys. Let's fucking go. But yeah, man, so that's dope. Can't wait to see how that pans out. I'm not sure if it's for the 24 season or 25 season. I heard something along the lines that if you had things in the works already, that they're going to allow it in the 24 season, but we'll see what it says. A lot of the news that I'm seeing is saying that it's the 25 season. So, regardless of what, can't wait. We still gonna have 2 dope jerseys next year. And like I said, man, let's come out here, rock these green jerseys, rock those yellow shoes and all that. Get their minds twisted, and then, first they hate us, then they gonna love us. Let's fucking go. And if not, you know what you get. Fuck out of my face. Let's fucking go. And then the last thing I want to touch on, man, something Gordo Flacco sent me the other day, man. I meant to speak on this the other day. Pretty damn dope. Mark Z. Yerkes posted this on, Facebook. Said the last 2 times Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks won the national championship, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. The last time there was a solar eclipse over the lower 48, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Staley won the national championship this year. There was a solar eclipse this year. I'm not generally superstitious, but I am crazy superstitious. Got to keep my remotes on this side while I'm watching the game. Yeah, if we're losing, then they go on to this side. Yeah, the cup's over there, we moving it over here. I'm crazy. I know I'm trying to work on it, y'all, through these therapy sessions. I don't think I'm ever going to change, but we can talk our way through it, walk our way through it. Till the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a great time. You know how I like to do around this time, about the time, at the time. It's always Eagles o'clock around here. Open your eagle eye, poke your beak in, give it a And that's this question, because I got questions. What you gonna do when Eaglemania swoops down and runs wild on you? Say it with me one time. Eagles. Eagles. Oh, good, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. We going to Brazil.